Hi, it's me, Simon. Horrible day today. The weather has taken a turn and it's raining. So that's not very nice. But I would like to be upbeat today. I would like to be positive. And today I wanted to talk to you about our NHS, our National Health Service. I haven't said much about my illness, just because I don't really want to make a fuss about it. I have inoperable cancer. I have a tumour in my esophagus that they can't operate on, but it can be treated to make life as comfortable as possible. And there is no prognosis at the moment. I could go on for years and years. Anyway, that's beside the point. As soon as I went to see my doctor, I got a referral. I had a quite a lengthy conversation with my doctor, and he agreed with me that as my brother had died from cancer 12 months earlier, and my symptoms could have been for the same type of cancer. He thought it might be a good idea to get an endoscopy to have a look down my throat, because the problem I was getting was similar to indigestion. I couldn't get food to pass properly. Within a few days, I had an appointment at the local hospital for an endoscopy, and it was shown that there was quite possibly cancer cells. There were no ulcers or any other cancers in my stomach or in my duodenum, which was a positive thing, but I was sent off for a CT scan, and the results of the biopsies that were taken at the time of the endoscopy showed that I did in fact have adenocarcinoma of the esophagus, esophageal cancer. Now, this was rapid, and immediately the oncologist put me on to the standard treatment for this type of cancer, which is chemotherapy, and I went straight into that. Everybody was so kind to me. Everybody was helpful and answered questions. Nobody had any bad words or attitudes or anything. They're just wonderful people, and I could almost say I've enjoyed the last 13 months that I've spent since I got my cancer diagnosis, and here I am today, and I'm not really any different to what I was back then. I'm just recovering now after the second series of chemotherapy treatments that I've had, which finished about 4 weeks ago now. And the chemotherapy does make you feel ill, but you can cope with it. And when I see some of the other people in the chemotherapy treatment room, and when I go for my oncologist appointment, I feel so lucky that, yes, okay, I have an inoperable cancer, but I'm still able to work almost normally, and I can still eat. I don't need to have any assistance with eating yet, and all the time they're checking to try and find ways to make things more pleasant for me, and they try out different treatments to see if they're any help. But all the time it's done with a smile, and sometimes they can have a good old laugh. They have a sense of humor. They're very sensitive to your condition, but if you want to have a laugh about it, they'll have a laugh with you. If you want to be serious about it, they're not going to laugh at you or anything. They can be as serious as you need them to be. But me personally, there's nothing I can do about this cancer. It's there. It's never going to go away, and it's not their fault. it's one of those things in life. So thumbs up to the NHS. You're marvelous, and I appreciate everything you've done for me, and also Macmillan, because they provide a lot of support, and all those people out there who've raised money for cancer research. When you have cancer, you're benefiting from everything that has been, the support for which has been paid for by people going out and doing fun runs and all those other things that they do to raise money for cancer research, awareness and treatment, etc. And I'm so grateful. I honestly feel humbled by it all. So thank you very much. And please, if you get the opportunity to have some treatment under the NHS, make sure you're grateful for it. I try to be. They're wonderful people. Anyway, I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.